Some horror stories are told around campfires, others are whispered in cold morgues, locked police files, and empty cabins in the woods. This is the true story of the Yuba County Five, 5 men who vanished into the Sierra Nevada mountains in 1978, and were never the same again. February 24, 1978, Yuba City, California, 5 close friends, Bill Sterling, Jack Madruga, Jackie Hewitt, Ted Wire, and Gary Mathias, all had mild intellectual or psychiatric disabilities but shared a love for basketball and routine. That night, they drove 50 miles to Chico to watch a college game. Afterward, they stopped at a convenience store around 10 p.m., bought snacks and drinks, then drove off into the night. They never came home. 4 days later, their car, a 1969 Mercury Montego, was found abandoned on a remote mountain dirt road in Plumas National Forest, far off their route home. The car wasn't stuck. It had gas. It started fine. There was no sign of foul play. But they'd left it behind and walked into the freezing wilderness. On foot. Why would 5 men, dressed for a night out, not for the snow, trek into sub-zero darkness? June 1978. As the snow melted, the mystery deepened. Nearly 20 miles from the car, searchers found an abandoned U.S. Forest Service trailer. Inside it was Ted Wire's body, laid on a bed covered with 8 sheets partially decomposed. His feet were frostbitten. He had starved to death, next to a locker full of food that was never opened. His beard suggested he had lived for up to 13 weeks. Why hadn't he eaten? Why hadn't he lit the nearby propane tank to stay warm? Later, the remains of Bill Sterling and Jack Madruga were found miles apart in the forest. Jackie Hewitt's bones were discovered closer to the trailer, torn by animals. But one man, Gary Mathias, was never found. Was it a case of mental confusion and exposure, a wrong turn, or something far stranger? Some believe they were chased, by someone or something, into the forest. Others point to strange witnesses who reported seeing a group of men and a woman with a baby at a nearby store that night. Still others suspect foul play. But nothing adds up. Why abandon a working car? Why starve next to food? Why light no fire? 5 men went into the mountains. 4 were found dead. 1 was never found at all. What really happened in the Sierra Nevadas that winter night? Some answers are buried in snow, and some in silence.